what's up? It's your girl, Cassie Chantel. Tribe. You are watching Culture Noir, baby. Yo, it's right before my performance with live sessions, like this Tiny Desk style vibe. Well, that's what it was supposed to be. They told me that I was playing with a band, but then right when I get here, they're like, I need you to check in, make sure we got your tracks. I'm like, tracks? So this is one of these moments like when you're an artist and you just gotta like move with it. You just gotta flow, really. Like you never know what they're gonna throw at you, but you just gotta be ready. Stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. But luckily I had show tracks of all the songs. So yeah, we about to go inside and kill it regardless of how it come out.
All right. We're gonna keep it going. Next up, we have Cassie featuring my girl, Portia Renee. There she is.
Yeah. How y'all feel? My name is Cassie Chantel. I'm feeling real black, feeling real groovy, real divine. I'm gonna hit you with some bars first. You can drop that. This shit scary, ain't no trick or treat. I can't even type the letters R.I.P. That shit fuck with me mentally. My city hood is something like the Middle East. They gon' bomb on the weakest link. I represent like 4 things. It's real easy. It's peace, love, drugs, and good sex. Okay? That's it. Y'all can say that? Y'all can say it with me? Okay. Yeah. Peace, love, drugs, and good sex. I said, peace, love, drugs, and good sex. I said, peace, love, drugs, and good sex. Hey, and good sex. Hey, and good sex. I said, I got everything that make it feel good. Call me up anytime you wanna feel good. I'm on shrooms now. I'm floating through the room now. Hey, I got weed too. I smoke trees with you. Bring your team through. I got my team too. We putting on now. Alright, before I get up out of here, I'm gonna raise y'all spirit one more time.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? When you got the racks, you play tennis. You feel me? You can go ahead and drop that, baby. Hey, yo, match this 10, hey, pull up in an all white linen, hey, try got the house shoot 10, hey, when you got a racks play 10, all I did was handle my business, all I did was start then finish, whole got a crowd like penny, campaign, got the campaign package strong, got the set like me and it's long, heard feeling when she went through my phone, you done lost the stock, it's gone, I had the lease so she knew what she had, juggling women just like my dad, she wants some lessons, take her to class, I'm taking it slow, it's making her mad, I had it slow and I switch it up, stay like Megan, tell her to get it, your body like art, getting a visual, killing these bitches, man this shit serial, killing these bitches, take her to trial, put on the show, take me a bow, spend a few hundred on lashes and brows, up in the morning I'm checking it down, one thing about me, I'm getting shit done, one thing about me, I ain't the one. Thank y'all. Almost all of those songs. Feel Good is not out yet because I'm working on a live vinyl project that's set to be out in fall. So look out for that. But everything else is on all streaming platforms right now. My name is Cassie Chantel. Thank you. Try. Yo, honestly, this whole performance was a vibe. Like I felt it before, even though we saw the static. Every time it's a little static, I know it's about to be like a good show. Like that's just making sure I'm straight. Just give me like that's like God chin checking me real quick. So I knew it was gonna be a dope show. It was vibes. Like the band came in anyway, even though they told me it wasn't gonna happen. Like they still came through, so it was a vibe. Like when I be performing, it's like how people feel in church. Like when folk be in church, they be doing all that, like hooting and hollering, you know, talking in tongues. That's how I feel on stage. Like I be feeling like possessed, like for real. Like when I get like in it for real, like I just so it's like the freest I ever feel is like on stage. I don't give a fuck on stage. So I'm starting really not to give a fuck in real life, but on stage is where I most don't give a fuck. So yeah, that's the freedom of it for real. Right now, more than ever, like I just want to make sure I'm making an impact. Like I just feel like everything is important. Like I feel like I got a message, so I just want to make sure I give them a message, but then I also want to make sure folks have a good time. So I just wanted to make sure the set was like a good give and take of like a vibe, but you still like, we still talking about some real shit, cause real shit is still going on, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make sure it was impactful, like that was really the motivation. I'm from Athens, Georgia, classic city. You know, you heard of the Bulldogs, you heard of us, you know, we won that, all that good stuff. Yeah, classic city. Athens, it's like I'm still growing up in Athens, you know? It's like growing up, you can be growing up for the rest of your life. But yeah, I'm still growing up in Athens, and I've seen Athens in from a lot of different perspectives. I've lived a lot of different lives, in Athens. So, I mean, it just depends on what period of time we talking about here. So, but it's a diverse place. It's very good for education. I feel like I got a really good education in Athens. I feel like I got a good amount of diversity in Athens. I can, you know, it's a lot of different communities. So it just exposed me to a lot. It's an artsy like place. So it's like, you know, I get stuff with the locals, but we very much so like art is important with us. So it's diversity. I grew up in a real diverse place, and I'm really thankful for that. And I didn't realize that until I started like going out and touring more and realizing like these communities don't exist for real, like outside of here. So I would say that. And it's a big music town, like music driven, but not necessarily hip hop. I have done a lot of pioneering with bringing hip hop to the forefront there, but it's primarily a rock town. So it's like now I'm kind of like merging both of those worlds with like playing with bands and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all gonna think this probably random as hell, but honestly, I'm a athlete. So back when I played basketball, I had to watch tapes and like of the games and stuff like that. So now like I watch tapes and like performances from a lot of different like of the greats. Like I watch a lot of Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, because right now I'm getting more into like singing with like the full ensemble and the supporting vocalists and stuff like that. So I really want to give them like a good like 60s, like I want them to feel like how they feel back then. So I'm watching a lot of Smokey, I'm watching a lot of Tina Turner, and of course like Beyonce is like my favorite artist like of all time. So I grew up watching that and wanting that level. So like as a rapper, like I really don't watch a lot of rap, because rappers really don't be doing nothing like on stage. So I'm watching a lot of like real R&B rock singers and their performances, and taking elements from just different genres and fusing it with whatever it is you call what I'm doing right now. I would say I've always been a poet. I started out writing poetry, and then I started out writing poetry and short narratives, like in elementary school, like I was writing short stories. Then when my teacher told me about like, my teacher actually made me write a poem as punishment one time, and after I wrote it, like she really liked it, and told me to perform it for the class. And then like after I performed, it was called "It's Not Fair," because I felt like she put me in timeout for some bullshit. So the poem was called "It's Not Fair," and I performed it, and like the kids felt it, because you know kids, that's how they feel. Like I've always related to the people, I guess. Like the kids was like, yeah, it's not fair. Like, and they was all feeling it, and I just felt like I like this reaction, like that they're getting from my performance. So realizing I can do that to beats, like being exposed to Tupac showed me I can put like the poetry, I can put the stories to beats, because the first song that I heard about Tupac was Brenda's Got a Baby. So that's one of my favorite rap songs of all time, because that's what exposed me to rap. So it's like, that's pretty much, I wanted to master the art of like storytelling and putting poetry, and like I'm still trying to master it in different ways because, you know, there's so many different styles to writing and stuff like that. So that's really why I took on, like, I guess the start of me as a rapper was from poetry. Well, I'm working with full ensemble. Like, everything is bigger and better. Like, I want to get back to the fundamentals of music because I'm just so in that mode of I want everything to be impactful. And so since I'm being more purposeful with what I'm doing, like I'm attacking music from holistically, like, so I'm thinking more when it comes to the instrumentation, to the arrangements, to the type of studios I'm recording in, just how organic the song is coming along. Like, I really wanted to get back to the roots of music. So I'm working on just like, I'm going back to a student phase. Like, I've been taking like music theory, I've been living music theory basically because it's a lifestyle. So now you're gonna get some more organic, I feel like, vibes. You're gonna get some real classic music, even though I feel like I got music that's classics, like these songs are forever songs. But yeah, like full band, supporting vocalist, the whole shebang. Like, it's gonna be Cassie Chantel and company is what you should expect from me. You can find me CassieChantel.com. I'm on all platforms as Cassie Chantel, TribeHouseRecords.com. Tribe.